OG Hog 2.6 is now officially patched. With both Ice Spirit and Log both being nerfed, the deck needs some changes. So you can see I made some changes. There's been a lot. Look at these decks side by side. This deck is still 2.6 elixir, but it is so much better after the rebuffs will happen. I'm gonna speedrun explaining what this deck is. You basically just spam Hog Rise until it does damage to towers. You use skeletons to cycle. You can use minions, firecracker, and barrel to cycle. Ice Golem as a tank. For air support, you got minions, ice wizard, and firecracker to kill the air troops. Cannon is best tower in the game. Bar barrel and replace a log, and an extra barbarian comes out of it. So before I start the actual gameplay, I just want to show off the defense of this deck. The defense of this deck is a crazy highlight point. So he places Mega Knight. Mega Knight's one of the hardest cards to counter in the game. So I place down a firecracker, which takes out the Skarmy, hits the Mega Knight a little bit, plays minions just to do some damage, Ice Golem to tank. Then boom, this is basically taken care of. I have the cannon as extra help. Then the wizard and bomber are also being taken out. Nice, boom, no damage to the tower. And I'm up on him from elixir. I just get everything to go. He has 2 spirit goblins down. I just place an ice wizard on top of both of them. And boom, this is great. I'm up, I'm winning. And he has a super offensive deck, which is a big nightmare. When you're playing Hog Cycle, you want to play mass defensive decks. You don't want to play offensive decks. But boom, I play skeletons. And my firecracker in the back doing crazy work. Midi Pega gets no damage on my tower. Still at full health, I am living. He places wizard at the perfect spot for me to activate king. Bad play by me, but great play by him. So I placed down barbell to get rid of the wizard, minions on the inferno dragon to get rid of it, then the minions get rid of the bomber. I placed ice wizard just to get rid of everything. Now this is a great push. Ice wizard and hog rider. Ice wizard to stop the tower from responding faster, hog rider from doing the damage, but then he plays Skarmy, which was a great counter. Then I just place firecracker to get rid of it all. Firecracker is one of the best defensive cards in the game, and I'm pretty sure it does get a hit here. Yep, it gets a hit here. He places wizard. Wizard is one of the most annoying cards of the counter because of its splash damage, so I don't really know how to react, so I just place an ice golem. I place minions, then bar barrel, then now I just ice wizard it. And most of it's gone. Now it's just a mini P.E.K.K.A, which I place skeletons on. Then the ice wizard takes care of most of it. Now it's on 1 HP. Then boom, I'm on crazy amount of elixir. And I'm just going. I wish I had a bar barrel in rotation. But look how big his push is. And look how much a firecracker and a bar barrel just runs right through his attack. The defense on this deck is actually super elite. The bad part is the offense, but that's always the offense on Hog Cycle. You just spam Hog Riders. But dude, he is pushing heavy and pushing hard. His deck is one of the worst decks to play when you're playing this Hog Cycle. But look, like even he's just getting damage and damage and damage. This same thing basically repeated on Cycle for another minute and 30 seconds. So I ended up winning in overtime by having more damage done on this tower. And now we're into game number 2. And I'm starting off with a Hog Rider at the bridge. He places Skarmy. I recognize this, and I'm going to recognize this as a pattern. I believe I'm going to see that very often. I use Firecracker to get rid of that Skarmy and doing no damage to the tower. I'm now up on damage. And I'm going to shoot my Firecracker one more time. Then it's fully out. He has Night Witch, which is a big indicator for having E-Giant, and yep, he does place the E-Giant and bats as well. So I am kind of lost on what to do, so I bar barrel, and most of his cards are pretty much dead. The E-Giant's 1 HP, and the Night Witch is 1 HP, and that Firecracker just gets right through it. The bats do some damage, but it's still very minimal damage, and I am still winning. I place a Hog Rider, he places a Valkyrie, which is a very good counter. Then my Firecracker does some work. and gets rid of the Skarmy almost pretty much, but cannot get it through all the way. Then Valkyrie will get some hits on the tower, but I do bar barrel, so it only does get 1. And now I'm still up on damage. I have 1999. He has 2543. And boom, I'm up on damage. I placed a cannon just because I had no cycle cards, and he placed Night Witch, so I can already see an E-Giant coming. Yep, E-Giant in the back. I placed Skeletons just to cycle through. Ice Wizard to try to get rid of the Night Witch, especially the bats on the Night Witch. Those really messed me up. Boom, Night Witch is dead. Firecracker's in the back, and Firecracker just shoots through. Also, it's a Bomber and Firecracker. Valkyrie, sorry. He zaps that away. I don't have much defense, so I place a cannon. And that Firecracker is just going to work. Minions doing some too. Then boom, Firecracker gets rid of it. I'm pretty sure it did actually no damage at all. I placed another Firecracker at the bridge. He places Skarmy. And boom, that's decent damage, dude. He only has 1600 health. That was a very good Valkyrie, though. I Ice Wizard just to slow it down a little bit. I Minions now, just so the Ice Wizard doesn't die. But the Valkyrie gets another hit, and the Ice Wizard is 1 HP. He plays the Night Witch and Bomber and Bats. His Bomber has been very good for him. Same with my Firecracker. I place a cannon in the back because when he has Night Witch, you expect E-Giant, and boom, there's the E-Giant again. Firecracker really doing its thing. I bar barreled the E-Witch, so it's no longer there, but his Bomber is working really, really hard. So that's how it is. This pretty much happens for the rest of the game, just over and over. I win in overtime once again. My overall thoughts on this deck is the deck is very, very good defensively, and just like 2.6, the offense is pretty terrible. Yeah, I love this deck. I think it is better than 2.6. But it will take some time to get used to. Like, this took me so many games to even win. It took me 3 games to just win 1. So, that's not great. But it is a very fun deck when you get used to it. You have to know how to use Hog Rider really well. I think it's going to replace 2.6, especially after the new update and the balance changes. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, definitely consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also, if you want the best deck in the game that has a 92 win percentage, go check out my log bait video. The link will be in the description. And I'ma see y'all. Peace.